No, I don't. You're making this up.
You're just acting like I'm making this up because you don't want to be honest with your wifey or girlfriend or whoever that is in your house.
Face.
Yo, stop. I don't know how you're getting all these numbers and how you're getting our phone number, okay? Just leave our family alone.
I know everything.
No, get out of here. Yo, I'm hanging up on her, babe. Forget that.
Wait.
What is she doing?
She's laughing.
Because I had sex with him. I'm not pregnant.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Pregnancy test?
Yeah. Why the fuck is there a pregnancy test in her bathroom?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's not mine.
You're literally the only female in this house. Where'd it come from? You know I have a vasectomy. We can't have kids. Why is there a fucking pregnancy test?
Because I had sex with him. I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, obviously.
Mike, like, I don't understand.
Well, use a fucking condom. God damn it.
So whose is this and where is it from?
Where did you get this?
Whose is that and where is it from?
It's from my friend.
Your friend?
Yes, my friend.
So you're a cheater, right?
It
I literally
doesn't matter.
found that in my car.
It's mine.
Are you serious?
Well, yeah. Why are you complaining? And why are you looking?
You know what's so crazy? I knew that you were a cheater too. I found you on Tinder. Like you're sitting here.
We were on a break, and you're over here crying.
We were on a break for 1 day. 1 day? 1 day. And you're sitting here and I find underwear inside my car?
Look, he wanted to show me his underwear, and things happened.
Fellas, never waste time arguing with a woman like this. The moment she cheats, the only thing left to do is point her straight to the exit.
So you said you were working overtime yesterday, right?
Bro, I already told you yes, I was. Bro, get that phone.
No. You messed up literally yesterday.
Okay, like... So
my girlfriend of 3 years messed up on Tinder yesterday. It's December 3rd. This is 12/2.
What if I did?
What if you did?
You went out in a group with
You're pregnant with our son.
And, okay, it's not even yours. You went out in
What? It's not mine? Oh, we're definitely done now. The kid's not even mine? Yeah, we're definitely done. We're definitely done. No, you just admitted it. You just admitted it. The kid's not even mine.
If I admit it, you literally said you'd love me forever. You said
no, it's done. It's done. No, the camera's not getting out your face. You messed up literally yesterday. You're done. You're done. My girlfriend of 3 years. She's pregnant right now. We're supposed to get married in 2 years. I literally have a promise ring for her, and I'm about to engage. I was about to engage. Yes, I was about to engage. Now it's over with. Everything's done. We're never getting back together. No, everything's done. Everything's done. No, I don't want to hear it. Everything's done. No, you're gone. No, you're gone. You're gone. Go ahead.
What's wrong with
Let's get all
you?
your stuff. What do you mean what's wrong? You know, you're gone. You're gone. So, look at the door.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, we're going on a trip.
Where are we going?
You're getting out of my house. That's what you're doing. You're gone. All this is all your belongings. Go ahead and take a look. I'm taking you out of my house. What do you mean, why? Maybe because you're cheating on me, Hannah?
Do you really want to do this now? Says the guy who wouldn't even bring me water when I was pregnant.
Why would I ever bring you water? You're just lazy. You could do it on your own.
I'm lazy. Okay,
yes, you are. Exactly. Now you can carry out all this luggage by yourself. I know you're pregnant.
Okay, let me go get the kids then, because I'm not going to have...
Then go get the kids.
So you just don't care?
No, I don't care at all. No, you're on Tinder, Hannah. You're on Tinder. Go ahead and get out. Here, watch. I'll get your bags. Let's go.
Don't touch my stuff.
I'll get your bags. No, you're gone.
Touch my stuff.
No, you're gone.
Touch my stuff.
You're gone. Go ahead.
What's wrong
Let's
with
get all
you?
your stuff. What do you mean what's wrong? You know, you're gone. You're gone.
We have this fight every single fucking night.
Bro, what the fuck do you want me to do?
It's fucking Monday. We're gonna fucking break up. You're gonna keep drinking like this. Dude, what the fuck? No, we're done. Like, right?
Single guys are much better off staying by themselves than being trapped in a toxic relationship with a woman who is always shouting at them. You act like you're better than the rest of us just because you don't have an OnlyFans. No, I never claimed that I was better than anybody.
Better than us because you don't have an OnlyFans?
I don't think I'm better than you. I kind of am better than you. I'm just really protective of my brother, and I just have high standards
Maybe
for the
overly
women.
protective?
No, just like standards. Maybe you should have some standards too.
Whoa. Panties. Hey, what the panties? Wait,
Take
please.
my fucking mic off. I don't want to do this.
I can talk to you however the hell.
No, you cannot.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
You just told me to go back to my country?
Yes, I did say that.
Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who?
So what?
Guess who paid for that motherfucking shit? I did.
How do you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
I paid taxes for your fucking food and you told me to go back to my country? Look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass. Fuck out of here.
any of it.
Ms. Robinson,
He's like,
listen.
he hasn't kept
Ms.
his
Robinson, listen to me. If a promise of material goods gets you a wife, that wife is a gold digger.
But he also hasn't given me the promises emotionally either. He hasn't backed up my career as well. He told me that
30 days! You haven't unpacked completely yet.
Exactly, because we're living with his mom and we can't unpack.
So you're saying he did not deliver as promised within the 30 days?
Nothing.
Well, what did he not deliver?
Mr. Robinson, I'm going to have to sit you down. I'm going to get to you. I promise. I really will. What didn't you get that you thought he promised you?
The only thing that I've gotten right now is a headache in marriage. I haven't gotten the loft.
Tell me what promises he broke.
I haven't gotten the loft. We're living with his mom. And that's not what I signed up for. I'm way too old for that. This is not some teenage love story. This is not some teenage love story.
You can tell me when I get to you, if I get to you. You might get to the hallway first, and then we're just talking to her. Okay?
Thank you. He promised that he would upgrade my car. He said, I told him I was looking for a new vehicle. He said, wait a minute. Let me wait till you get out here to Atlanta, and I'll put you in a Range Rover, baby. I'm still driving the same vehicle. I could have upgraded my car in California.
So what you're telling me is you're mad because he didn't have the finances he pretended to have.
Yes,
You know, Mrs. Robinson, let me tell you something. Mrs. Robinson, let me tell you something. If you're going to be a gold digger, it's best to make sure that the gold is there to dig before you get started.
I loved him. He gave me these. I didn't ask for any of these things. He promised me these things.
I understand that.
I didn't ask for any of it.
Ms. Robinson, listen to me. If a promise of material goods gets you a wife, that wife is a gold digger.
But he also hasn't given me the promises emotionally either. He hasn't backed up my career as well. He told me that
30 days! You haven't unpacked completely yet.
Exactly, because we're living with his mom and we can't unpack.
Mr. Robinson?
I told her we can start to build. She's an excellent photographer. You know, I've always admired her work. So I said, let's get you here. Let's build your career. You know, but we have to do it together. Since we've been in Atlanta, she hasn't been on any job interviews.
That is not true.
Ms. Robinson, stop.
She has not even. She talked about doing her massage therapy. She knows she needs extra hours from California to Georgia. She hasn't done anything to do that.
I'm not doing the
Ms. Robinson, please. Ms. Robinson.
It's multiple things that have.
Let me ask you this. Mr. Robinson, stop talking. Okay. I'm talking. I want to redirect this conversation. Okay. She says you made promises to her that you didn't keep. She says that you made representations with respect to your economic picture that weren't quite true. Is any of that true?
Never. She knew my financial situation.
Did she know you were going to move? She was going to move in. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with you two people, but I'm about to put you both out because I'm too tired to put up with this and I'm way too old. Now either stop talking until I talk to you or just get out now.
Well,
when she got to Atlanta.
Well, the situation happened like this. Okay, I've been looking for places. I wasted gas driving all over the city. I couldn't make her happy with any of the places I was finding. So, you know, I lost deposits, so on and so forth. So I got to a point where I was like, well, you know.
Is that true? That nothing he came up with was good enough?
No, that's not true. He hasn't come up with anything. That's why we're still there.
If that was the case, I wouldn't have spent $3-4 grand coming to get her. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a matter of not having a place. It was a matter of not having a place that satisfied her.
I got you.
There's a difference.
I understand what you're saying. Now, Mr. Robinson, you say that she's kind of lackadaisical. She's indecisive. She won't get anything done. She's kind of looking for things to be done for her. Why don't you explain to me why you feel that way?
Well, I mean, she's all over the page. You know, she won't commit to one thing and stick with it. You know, it's photography one minute, the next minute it's massage therapy. Now she wants to go back to school and get her bachelor's degree in photography. I'm like, well, you know, we need to
pick something.
Yeah, let's put some money together so we can do what we said we wanted to do, which was open up her a modeling agency. I thought that was the whole plan, you know, moving forward, but that hasn't been the case, you know.
Well, Ms. Robinson, let me go to you. You say that he is an extremely jealous man. Tell me about how that jealousy manifests itself in your relationship.
Your Honor, that's why I can't do the massage therapy, because he doesn't want me massaging other men. That's why I didn't want to do that. But now, fast forward, we've been married for a while now, but I need to start making some money, and he doesn't want me to do that. So that's why I told him he needs to invest in my photography career. I moved my whole life, everything that I worked for, to be with him. So I'm struggling to figure out what I need to do in the state that I'm in.
Right.
I mean,
I got that.
I had to make a major change.
I got that. Do you have a problem with her massaging men? Do you have problem with her?
I told her to get her credits that she needed for the state of Georgia, and that's fine.
That's
I
not
just
the
don't want her
question
doing
I
it
asked you.
all times of the night. You know, I mean, if the phone's chiming at 3 in the morning, you know, I'm like, who's calling you at 3 in the morning? I know I have no problem with you getting your license. I want you to get your license. I mean, it's good money for you. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want you to be out at 2, 3 in the morning.
I got you.
Doing massages.
I got
That's
you.
ridiculous.
Mrs. Robinson, you say your husband is not good with money. Explain that to me.
He's horrible with money. He painted a picture for me that he was excellent with finances, and I fell for it. I admit to falling for it. I thought that he had a lot of money saved up in the stock market. He told me he lost it all after I moved to Atlanta.
Did you?
I had to go half on my own ring with him.
She did not go half on her own ring.
He didn't have good enough credit to purchase my ring.
The Range Rover's on her finger. Okay, I did not
Honey,
lose
a Range
money
Rover costs more than this ring.
What ring? That's your engagement ring that you bought?
Yeah, that's the one I bought.
How much was it?
It was like $5,000.
Wow.
I
That's
had
a nice
to co-sign on that.
Stop.
$5,000 in my name. Don't leave that out, please.
If you guys are so tight that Mr. Robinson, am I speaking?
You are.
Is so tight that, you know, your last $4,000 was spent going down there to get her. You're currently living with your mother. Why would you buy a $5,000 ring?
Ask her.
Exactly. I told you.
I said, get the small one that was $2,200. She was like, no.
You said, we walked in the store. He said, baby, get whatever you want.
I did not say that.
Let me say this to you. Even if he did say whatever you want, you had to be aware of what he had and what you had and what made sense.
Exactly, I was. But he convinced me that I deserved it.
You know, I was a lawyer and my husband was an accountant when we got married. And if he walked into the jewelry store and said, whatever you want, I wouldn't have picked up a $5,000 ring. I just tell me about that.
When we were driving back from California, she begged me to stop at casinos. Mm-hmm. Every state we went through, hey, stop at that one, stop at that one, stop. Like, slow down. We don't need to stop at no casinos. We got other responsibilities when we get back to Atlanta. We don't need to, I'm going to win this time. I promise I'm going to win. I gave in. We stopped at a casino. Yeah, she won a little money, but I mean.
A little money?
You won a little money.
How much did you win?
I told you
total $700.
Well, hold on. I told her to stop in Louisiana. And she gave the casino back $250.
He hadn't stopped me.
I stopped her because
what do you play?
She gave back
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, and you walked out with $700 on top.
Well, my main game is blackjack, but
your main game is whatever they got. Okay.
You know.
There we go.
I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of this mess. When anybody ever comes in here on the back of a 30-day marriage, I give them a compatibility test, so maybe I can figure out, you know, how whatever happened. And it really didn't tell me much. I asked you to name 5 things that were wrong with you, and you really didn't get the question. Going through a lot with dealing with the change of moving. That's not a fault. That's not a problem. Trying to adjust to marriage. That's not a fault or a problem. You did come up with like things to be done quickly and impatient, which might be a clue to the fact that you're thoroughly dissatisfied with Mr. Robinson in 30 days. You might want to sit down and think about where you're weak, where you're wrong, what you're not doing well, so you can become a little more self-aware, because self-aware people have a much greater chance of being successfully married. You, however, seem to understand yourself quite well. You hate being wrong, you procrastinate, you let problems build up, you're overzealous. Procrastination and overzealousness all at the same time. I don't know quite how you work that out, but okay. I hate arguing, but often cause them. That's the truth.
I know my problem.
You do, and you're aware of them. You know what they are. You were very specific. Right. I mean, I got that part. What do you do for a living?
I make boxes, basically. I'm a corrugator.
Corrugated boxes.
Yeah,
okay. It's an honest job.
She wants to go back to what I used to do. And
what did you used to do?
I used to work for an investment company. I used to sell stock market software and all types of stuff.
What did 08 do you in?
08 killed me. Well, actually, 2010 killed me.
2010, really? Is it not your
I don't live
thing
in the
anymore?
past, and that's what she wants to do. She wants to live in
She
the
wants
past.
that life.
I want to get a better job, and I'm going to get a better job, but I mean, she has to get an income first. I mean, I can't quit my job I got now. That's our bread and butter, and then
give you $2,000 so you can relocate back to California. How much money did you spend moving to Atlanta?
About $3,000.
$3,000? And Mr. Robinson, did you contribute to the moving costs?
Yeah, 3,000.
3,000 as well, or
no, 3,000.
You say it was you,
right?
She says it was her.
It was me.
It was both of us.
It was.
We
I didn't pay
saved up our money together. It was both of us.
And she kept digging into it. And once it got
you dug into it as well. Let's be honest.
I never dug into it.
Okay.
I never dug into it.
I got you. Let me say this, Mrs. Robinson, you a bit of a bling baby. You know, you want a blingy job and the blingy husband and the blingy ring and the blingy loft and the blingy Range Rover, and that's not quite what marriage is about. You marry somebody because you love him. All you've talked about out here was what he promised you and you didn't get. 30 days is not enough time to secure anything. If you really love this guy, you'd be, hey baby, glad to see you coming home from the box store. How many boxes did you fold together today? Isn't that more than last week? I love you.
Well,
but no.
It's kind of hard to do that when we're living with his parents.
You got your hand out and your mouth open. And you got your heart is closed and wound up and locked down. And this is a good man you got here. He got on my nerves, I ain't gonna lie.
He gets on mine.
But he's a good guy. And he wants to do more than he's doing. But I got to respect the man that was on the market, a stockbroker, an investment broker, got beat up and is willing to show up every day and put boxes together so he can have money on the table. He didn't move in with some woman, because you can do that anywhere, apparently, because they're all here on divorce court. He swallowed his pride, he stepped up his game, and he showed up a man.
From beginning to end, this situation was nothing but complete chaos. One person kept throwing insults and yelling about standards, taxes, and telling the other to go back to their own country, while the other exploded over broken promises, fake wealth, and a dream life that never really existed. The woman repeatedly said she had been promised loft apartments, a Range Rover, emotional support, and help with her career, but only 30 days after getting married, she found herself living at his mother's house instead. At the same time, the husband argued that she had always known about his financial condition and had not made much effort to build her own career. In the end, it seemed like two people entered marriage based on dreams instead of reality. One was chasing a luxury lifestyle, while the other promised far more than he could truly deliver. As soon as reality appeared, the entire relationship fell apart in front of everyone. The marriage seemed to be built on fantasy, pride, insecurity, and expectations that never matched. Their fight began because neither side wanted to accept responsibility, and both blamed the other for why the marriage was already breaking down after only 1 month. The husband explained that he spent days driving around Atlanta searching for apartments, burning fuel, losing deposits, and doing everything he could to find a place that would make his wife happy. She, however, insisted that he never came up with any real solution from the start. In his opinion, the problem was not a lack of choices. The real issue was that nothing was fancy enough to meet her expectations. He also described her as someone who could never make up her mind, always changing career plans instead of staying committed to one goal. At one point, she wanted to become a photographer, then switched to massage therapy, later talked about earning a bachelor's degree, and after that wanted to open a modeling agency. He believed she never stayed focused long enough to create a stable financial future. On the other hand, she argued that his jealousy stopped her from growing professionally because he disliked the idea of her giving massages to male clients and became suspicious whenever her phone rang late at night. She said she left her entire life behind in California, moved to Atlanta for him, and expected him to provide the opportunities he had promised before they got married. The bigger problem, though, was obviously money and the appearance of success. She admitted she believed he was financially secure, had investments in the stock market, and could give her the luxury lifestyle he described. She expected loft apartments, nicer vehicles, emotional support, career backing, and financial security. Instead, they were living with his mother, struggling to pay bills, arguing about rent, and realizing how different their real life was from the dream they imagined. He responded by saying she understood his financial position much better than she admitted and reminded everyone that she still demanded expensive things even when they clearly could not afford them, including insisting on a $5,000 engagement ring even though a less expensive ring would have been more practical. The judge's response made the situation even clearer because it showed that both of them were chasing an image instead of building a strong marriage. The wife appeared focused on appearances, luxury, the Range Rover, the loft, the expensive ring, and the picture of a glamorous life, while the husband desperately tried to hold on to the identity of the successful finance professional he had once been before his circumstances changed. What impressed the judge most was that, despite his mistakes, the husband was willing to put his pride aside and accept an ordinary job making corrugated boxes after losing his career in finance just to keep supporting himself. Rather than pretending he was still a successful stock market expert, he adjusted to reality and kept working. The judge respected that because many people in the same situation would have simply given up, disappeared, or expected someone else to support them. At the same time, the wife seemed deeply upset that the exciting future she believed in turned into an ordinary everyday life, and she struggled to separate genuine love from financial expectations. The casino incident, the disagreements over deposits, the repeated focus on money, luxury, rings, and promises all suggested that both entered marriage without being emotionally prepared and were more in love with the dream than with reality. One person exaggerated what the future would look like, while the other became too attached to that fantasy. Once normal life and real problems arrived, the marriage quickly began to fall apart. The judge summed everything up by explaining that marriage is not built on expensive promises, social status, or luxury items. It is built on patience, sacrifice, teamwork, responsibility, and appreciating the person standing beside you even after life loses its glamour. In the end, the whole situation felt less like a love story, and more like two people grieving the loss of the perfect versions of themselves they had pretended to be before they got married.